There's a snake that kills more people every year than sharks, lions, and crocodiles combined. Even more terrifying, the most venomous snake on Earth carries enough toxin in one bite to kill over 100 adults. These aren't rare creatures hidden away in remote jungles. They're closer than you think. Across the globe, venomous snakes are responsible for over 80,000 human deaths every year. But out of over 3,000 snake species, only about 200 are actually dangerous to humans. In this 3-part series, we're breaking down the top 10 deadliest snakes on Earth. These are real cold-blooded killers that live in deserts, jungles, farms, and even backyards. If you travel, hike, or just watch true crime-style documentaries, this knowledge could save a life. By the end of this series, you'll know exactly which snake you never want to meet in the wild. Meet the saw-scaled viper, the deadliest snake in the world when it comes to human fatalities. Found across Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia, this viper thrives in dry, rocky environments and often comes into close contact with people. Its sandy, mottled scales make it nearly invisible against leaf litter or gravel. Step too close, and it signals its warning by rubbing its scales together, producing a chilling, rasping sound. Most bites happen when people don't even realize it's there, especially at night. The saw-scaled viper's venom is a potent cocktail of hemotoxins that target blood and tissues, causing intense pain, rapid swelling, and uncontrolled bleeding. The venom disrupts blood clotting, making even a minor bite potentially fatal without prompt medical treatment. Despite its small size, often just 1 to 2 feet long, this snake is responsible for more human deaths than any other species. Why? Because it lives where people live. Many bites go untreated due to lack of access to anti-venom and healthcare. The saw-scaled viper is nervous and quick to strike, relying on camouflage and lightning-fast reflexes. When threatened, it coils tightly and lashes out with little warning. Even professionals handling these snakes wear heavy protective gear. Its venom acts fast, but symptoms may be delayed. Victims can collapse hours later as internal bleeding begins. Without immediate medical care, survival odds drop dramatically. If you're trekking through rural India or sub-Saharan Africa, this is the snake you're most likely to encounter, and the one you least want to step on. Tiny, camouflaged, and deadly, the saw-scaled viper proves that size isn't everything. Sometimes, the deadliest is the one you never see coming. Stay alert in tall grass and rocky terrain. Deep in the forests of sub-Saharan Africa lives the Gaboon viper, a master of camouflage, nearly invisible among fallen leaves. This snake holds the record for the longest fangs of any venomous snake, over 2 inches, and delivers the highest venom yield per bite. Its skin is patterned in intricate shapes that mimic the forest floor, making it almost impossible to spot. The Gaboon viper is not aggressive. It relies on ambush, lying motionless for hours, waiting for prey. When it strikes, those massive fangs inject a huge dose of cytotoxic and hemotoxic venom, destroying tissue and causing extreme swelling. Most bites happen by accident. Someone steps on or near the snake. The aftermath is brutal, searing pain, rapidly spreading swelling, and sometimes amputation, even with anti-venom. Despite its power, the Gaboon viper rarely bites humans due to its reclusive nature, but in the rare event of a bite, you face one of the worst-case scenarios in snakebite medicine. If you're trekking through African rainforests, always watch your step. The Gaboon viper proves the jungle's deadliest creatures are often the hardest to see. One wrong step can change everything. Respect the forest floor. Next up is the Philippine cobra, a snake so feared in its homeland that its name is spoken in hushed tones. What sets this cobra apart is its ability to spit venom with pinpoint accuracy up to 10 feet away. It doesn't need to bite to blind or injure you. Native to the northern Philippines, it prefers fields and areas near human settlements. When threatened, it rears up, flares its hood, and can spit venom directly into the eyes of a predator or a human. The venom is pure neurotoxin, shutting down muscle function and causing paralysis within minutes. Without immediate medical care, survival rates plummet. Most bites occur when people are working in rice fields or walking through tall grass. The Philippine cobra is not just a legend. It's a real, ever-present danger. Recognize it, avoid it, and you could save your life. In the fields and urban edges of South Asia, Russell's viper is instantly recognizable by its loud hiss and bold markings. This snake haunts the dreams of farmers from India to Sri Lanka. Its aggression and venom make it one of the most feared snakes in the world. When threatened, it inflates its body, raises its head, and emits a menacing hiss. Unlike reclusive species, Russell's viper stands its ground, leading to many bites, especially at night. Its venom is a deadly blend of hemotoxins and cytotoxins, causing severe pain, swelling, and tissue destruction. Victims may experience sharp pain, dizziness, and vomiting within minutes. Untreated bites can lead to death or permanent disabilities. Russell's viper is responsible for thousands of deaths every year, particularly in India, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. Its preference for agricultural land means frequent clashes with humans. If you hear a sharp hiss in the grass, back away slowly. Russell's viper is not a snake to provoke. Respect its warning. Sometimes, the most dangerous animals are those we share our fields with. Always check above and around you in the trees. This is just the beginning. In part 1, we've covered the silent killers, the saw-scaled viper, Gaboon viper, Philippine cobra, Russell's viper, and boomslang. Each one a master of stealth, camouflage, or surprise, proving that in the world of snakes, danger comes in many forms. If you're enjoying this breakdown, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss part 2, where we dive into the king cobra, black mamba, and coastal taipan. These next contenders are bigger, faster, and even more intense. Stay safe out there, and respect the snake. Until next time. Welcome back. In part 1, we explored ambush killers and venom snipers. Now in part 2, we enter the realm of giants, speed demons, and one of the most feared snakes on the planet, the black mamba. Today we'll meet the king cobra, the legendary black mamba, and Australia's coastal taipan, each a marvel of evolution and a force in their ecosystems. Let's begin our journey. Deep in the lush, tangled forests of Southeast Asia, a silent shadow glides across the leaf litter. The king cobra, with its long, regal body and unmistakable hood, this snake commands both awe and fear wherever it moves. It is a creature woven into the myths and legends of the region, a symbol of both danger and majesty. The king cobra is the world's longest venomous snake, sometimes stretching up to an astonishing 18 feet. Despite its size, it is a master of stealth, preferring solitude and slipping quietly through bamboo thickets and dense undergrowth. Its olive-brown scales blend perfectly with the forest floor, making it nearly invisible to both prey and predator. When threatened, the king cobra transforms. It rears up, sometimes raising a third of its body off the ground, spreads its iconic hood, and emits a deep, resonant hiss, a warning that echoes through the jungle. Few creatures dare to ignore this display, for it signals a formidable adversary. Its venom may not be the most toxic among snakes, but the king cobra delivers it in such massive quantities that it can kill an elephant. The venom attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and death with terrifying speed. Even the bravest animals give it a wide berth. For humans, a single bite can be fatal within hours if left untreated. In rural areas, where anti-venom is scarce, encounters with this snake are especially feared. Medical teams race against time to save lives, highlighting the delicate balance between humans and this powerful predator. Yet, the king cobra is more than just a killer. It is also a devoted parent, a rarity among snakes. This surprising side of its nature reveals a creature capable of fierce love and sacrifice. Unlike most snakes, the female king cobra painstakingly builds a nest from leaves and debris, lays her eggs inside, and then guards them with unwavering vigilance. She will not leave her clutch, not even to hunt, enduring hunger and exhaustion to protect her future offspring. During this period, she becomes even more aggressive, ready to strike at any intruder, animal, or human that dares approach. Her devotion is absolute, and her presence alone is enough to deter most threats. When the eggs finally hatch, the tiny king cobras emerge fully equipped with venom and instincts for survival. They disperse into the forest, each one beginning a solitary journey, already formidable despite their size. The king cobra's diet is unique. It feeds almost exclusively on other snakes, including venomous species. By controlling snake populations, it plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of its ecosystem. But this monarch faces grave threats. Rapid deforestation and expanding agriculture are shrinking its jungle home, pushing the king cobra closer to human settlements and endangering its future. Encounters between humans and king cobras are often fraught with fear and misunderstanding, and too often, they end in tragedy for both snake and person. Education and respect are vital for coexistence. To witness a king cobra in the wild is a rare privilege, a fleeting glimpse of untamed nature that still survives against the odds. For many, it is a reminder of the wildness that endures, hidden in the heart of the jungle. The king cobra's story is one of survival, adaptation, and fierce devotion, a testament to the resilience of life in even the most challenging environments. Behind the hood and hiss lies a complex, intelligent creature, one that navigates its world with both caution and confidence, shaped by millions of years of evolution. The king still reigns in the heart of the jungle, a living legend whose presence commands respect and wonder. We must respect its power and its rightful place in nature's grand design. The king cobra is not just a killer, but a guardian, a parent, and a true monarch of the wild, worthy of both our caution and our admiration. Across Africa's sun-baked plains, a legend moves with supernatural speed, the black mamba. This elusive serpent is both feared and revered, its presence woven into the very fabric of local folklore. For generations, tales of its lightning-fast strikes and mysterious nature have echoed across the grasslands, making it a creature of both awe and anxiety. Named for the inky blackness inside its mouth, the black mamba is instantly recognizable. This dark interior is not just a feature, it's a warning, a signal to any would-be threat that danger is near. Over time, it's become the subject of countless myths, the embodiment of danger and the unknown. Yet despite its fearsome reputation, the black mamba is a shy creature at heart. It prefers to avoid confrontation, slipping away into the tall grass at the first sign of disturbance. Most encounters end with the snake vanishing long before it's ever seen. But when cornered, the black mamba transforms into a living weapon. It strikes with astonishing speed and precision, each bite delivering a dose of neurotoxin potent enough to end several lives. Its aggression is a last resort, a desperate act of self-preservation. It's the fastest snake on land, reaching speeds up to 12 miles per hour. With balletic grace, it darts through the grass, gliding over the earth and even climbing trees with remarkable agility. This speed is not just for hunting but for escaping danger as well. Its venom is a potent cocktail, a complex blend of neurotoxins that paralyze and kill within minutes. Scientists study this venom in laboratories, hoping to unlock its secrets and develop new medicines. But in the wild, it remains a force to be respected. The blackmouth is its warning, a silent threat that sends predators and people running. This display is often enough to prevent conflict, a final chance for both snake and intruder to retreat. In the days before anti-venom, a bite from a black mamba was almost always fatal. Rural clinics struggled to treat victims, and the mere mention of a mamba would send waves of fear through entire communities. Villages would mobilize at the first sign of a mamba, searching with sticks and tools, determined to protect their families and livestock. The snake's reputation made it a target, but also a creature of legend. Yet, given an escape route, the black mamba vanishes instantly, melting into the landscape with barely a trace. Its ability to disappear is as legendary as its bite. Only when trapped does it unleash its fury, delivering multiple rapid strikes in rapid succession. Each movement is a blur, a testament to its evolutionary perfection as both predator and survivor. Its diet is varied. Birds, small mammals, and sometimes even other reptiles fall prey to its speed and stealth. The black mamba is a skilled hunter, using both patience and power to secure its next meal. By controlling rodent populations, the black mamba plays a vital ecological role. Without it, the balance of the savanna would shift, leading to overpopulation of pests and disruption of the food chain. Today, habitat loss and fear-driven persecution threaten the black mamba's existence. As humans encroach on its territory, the snake faces new dangers, often killed on sight out of misunderstanding and fear. Anti-venom now saves countless lives, offering hope where once there was none. Yet in remote areas, a bite remains a terrifying ordeal, with help often hours away and survival uncertain. To witness a black mamba in motion is to see nature's design at its most refined, speed, power, and beauty combined in a single, breathtaking form. It is a reminder of the wildness that still thrives in the heart of Africa. The swift shadow of the savanna commands respect, a living legend, gliding silently through the grass, forever a symbol of Africa's untamed spirit. In the wild, untamed landscapes of northern Australia, a silent assassin glides through the cane fields and dense forests, the coastal taipan. This elusive predator is a master of stealth, moving almost invisibly through its environment, rarely betraying its presence to the untrained eye. Slender and unassuming, the taipan is a creature most Australians will never see in their lifetime, and for good reason. Encounters are rare, and surviving one is even rarer. Its natural camouflage allows it to blend seamlessly into the undergrowth, making it a true ghost of the bush. The taipan's venom is among the most toxic of any land snake on Earth. Just a single bite can deliver enough neurotoxins to kill a human in under an hour, shutting down the nervous system with terrifying speed. Its fangs are long and needle-sharp, designed to inject venom deep into its prey. The taipan is a precise and efficient hunter, emerging from its hiding place at dawn and dusk. It targets rodents and small mammals, helping to keep their populations in check. With lightning-fast reflexes, it can strike before its prey even senses danger. It delivers rapid surgical bites, then retreats to a safe distance, allowing its potent venom to immobilize and kill its prey. This strategy minimizes risk to the snake, letting the venom do the deadly work. For humans, symptoms begin almost immediately: intense headache, nausea, and, in severe cases, paralysis. The venom attacks the nervous system, causing muscles to fail and breathing to become difficult. Without rapid medical intervention and anti-venom, the outcome is often grim. Every minute counts, and even with treatment, recovery can be long and uncertain. For decades, a taipan bite was considered a death sentence. Early settlers and indigenous Australians alike feared this snake, and stories of its deadly power filled newspapers and folklore. Yet, despite its fearsome reputation, the taipan is naturally shy, avoiding humans whenever possible. It prefers to slip away unseen rather than confront a potential threat. Most bites occur purely by accident, two survivors crossing paths in the wild. The taipan strikes only when startled or cornered, making education and awareness vital for safety. The story of taipan anti-venom began with the bravery of Kevin Budden, a young herpetologist who lost his life capturing a live specimen. His sacrifice allowed scientists to develop the life-saving anti-venom that has since saved countless lives. Thanks to anti-venom and increased awareness, fatalities have dropped dramatically. But the taipan remains a creature deserving of deep respect and caution. Beyond its deadly reputation, the taipan plays a crucial ecological role. By controlling rodent populations, it protects crops and helps prevent the spread of disease, making it an unsung guardian of Australia's farmlands. Yet habitat destruction and fear threaten its survival. As humans clear land and encroach on its territory, the taipan's future becomes increasingly uncertain. The taipan is both killer and protector, a paradox in scales. It is a symbol of nature's balance, where danger and benefit are intertwined. To witness a taipan in the wild is a rare privilege, a fleeting glimpse into the secret world of one of Australia's most remarkable creatures. Australia's silent assassin is more than a legend. It is a living force, shaped by evolution, and a vital part of the continent's wild heart. We've met the king cobra, black mamba, and coastal taipan, three of the world's most feared reptiles. Each is a masterpiece of adaptation, embodying both danger and wonder. Their stories remind us that even the deadliest creatures have a vital role in nature. In Part 3, we'll meet the inland taipan, the eastern brown snake, and complete our top 10 list. The wild holds more surprises. The deadliest snake on Earth is still to come. Stay tuned for the next chapter in the world's deadliest snakes.
There's a snake that looks harmless, bites almost painlessly. and then kills you hours later. This is the most venomous snake on Earth, and it's about to climb to the top of this list. Like and subscribe. You'll want to see the full list. Welcome to part 3 of Top 10 Deadliest Snakes on Earth. In the first 2 episodes, we met the silent killers of the desert, the ambush predators of the jungle, and the speed demons of Africa and Australia. Now, in this final chapter, we're stepping into the realm of pure chemistry. Snake venom so potent, it can drop a healthy adult in record time. If you've stuck with this series this far, you're clearly someone who loves true crime-style deep dives, survival stories, and the darker side of nature. So listen closely, because the snake we're about to meet is quiet, elusive, and almost apocalyptically deadly. If you're learning something new, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode where we'll break down other deadly creatures of the wild. Let's start with the eastern brown snake. On the surface, it doesn't look like much. It's slender, relatively unassuming, and its body color ranges from light tan to dark brown, sometimes almost black. It usually grows up to about 6.5 feet, roughly 2 meters, which is long but not monstrous. But here's the twist. The eastern brown snake is Australia's #1 killer among snakes. It's responsible for around 60% of all snakebite deaths in the country. That's more than any other Australian species. And yet per bite, it only injects about 4 milligrams of venom. That's tiny compared to heavy hitters like the Gaboon viper or the king cobra. But remember, in snake venom, it's not about how much you get. It's about how toxic the cocktail is. The eastern brown's venom is ranked as the second most toxic of any land snake on Earth. It's a neurotoxic and procoagulant nightmare that attacks not one system, but 3. Your nervous system, your blood, and your heart. Here's what happens inside the body after a bite. First, the neurotoxin starts shutting down nerve function. Muscles weaken, coordination falls apart, and breathing becomes harder. At the same time, the venom shuts down your blood's ability to clot. This means even small injuries can start bleeding uncontrollably. In severe cases, victims suffer internal bleeding, sometimes visible in the gums, nose, or even the eyes. In the worst-case scenarios, the venom can trigger cardiac arrest or severe organ failure, especially if antivenom is delayed. What makes this snake even more dangerous is its behavior. The eastern brown is slender, incredibly fast, and lives in exactly the places humans hang out: rural farms, pastures, gardens, and even suburban backyards. It's highly defensive when cornered. When threatened, it can rear up, flatten its head, and unleash multiple rapid strikes before you even realize it's moved. And here's the scariest part for many victims. The bite is often painless. Some people don't even realize they've been bitten until they feel weak, dizzy, or start bleeding from their gums. This delay is deadly. By the time they feel the full effects, the venom has already spread. In Australia, the eastern brown is a stealth killer, not because it's huge or dramatic, but because it hides in plain sight and strikes with surgical precision. If you ever see one in the wild, the golden rule is, don't play hero. Don't try to kill it. Don't try to teach it a lesson. Just walk away slowly, keep your distance, and call for professional help. In Australia, where eastern browns are common, that policy has saved thousands of lives. Before we climb to the very top of the list, let's circle back to the coastal taipan for a quick recap and a deeper dive into its terrifying reputation. Found along Australia's northern and eastern coasts, the coastal taipan is the longest venomous snake on the continent, commonly reaching 6.5 feet, about 2 meters, with some rare individuals exceeding 10 feet, roughly 3 meters. It's sleek, muscular, and built for speed and efficiency. But its size is not what makes it infamous, it's the venom. The coastal taipan drives one of the most toxic venoms of any land snake, and in one strike, it can inject up to around 400 milligrams of venom. That may not sound like a lot, but remember that snake venom is measured in toxicity, not volume. Its venom is a 3-pronged weapon. Neurotoxin attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and breathing problems. Hemotoxin damages blood vessels and tissues, leading to internal bleeding and organ damage. Hypertensive components can cause blood pressure to crash, leading to shock. Early symptoms can start within 15 to 30 minutes of the bite: headache, nausea and vomiting, blurred vision, muscle weakness, difficulty breathing. If left untreated, the situation can deteriorate to severe hemorrhaging, kidney failure, convulsions, and cardiac arrest, typically within a few hours. Now, here's the crucial part of the coastal taipan story. Before antivenom was developed, its bite was effectively 100% fatal. The story that changed everything begins in 1950, when a young snake catcher named Kevin Budden captured a coastal taipan for research. During the capture, the taipan bit him. He died the next day. But his death wasn't in vain. That very snake was used to produce the first anti-venom against coastal taipan venom. That anti-venom has since saved thousands of lives. Today, bites are still extremely dangerous, but they're no longer automatic death sentences, provided the victim gets to medical care fast. The message is clear. Speed saves lives. So when you hear coastal taipan, think of efficiency, potency, and the thin line between survival and tragedy. It's not the biggest, but it may be the most lethal machine evolution ever carved out of flesh and scale. Now let's zoom back to the king cobra, the longest venomous snake on Earth, and dive into why it's not just a myth, but a true biological superstar. Most adults reach about 12 to 14 feet, which is roughly 3.5 to 4.5 meters, with the longest recorded specimen stretching to over 18 feet, or 5.5 meters. That's longer than a sedan car. Native to the forests of India, Southeast Asia, and parts of southern China, the king cobra is often treated as a symbol of power and divinity. It's worshipped in some cultures and feared in others. But remove the myths and ceremonies, and you're left with a highly specialized predator. Unlike most snakes, the king cobra is mostly reclusive. It prefers to avoid humans, slipping through dense jungle and thick undergrowth. But cross the wrong line, especially when it's guarding eggs, and it becomes aggressive and fearless. Yes, this is the only snake on Earth that builds a nest and guards its eggs until they hatch. Imagine a serpent carefully arranging leaves and vegetation into a crude nest, then staying beside it for weeks, ready to defend its offspring with a strike that can kill an elephant in hours. Now, let's talk about the bite. One strike from a king cobra can deliver enough neurotoxin to bring down a large mammal. In a human, the venom creates a triple threat: intense pain and local swelling at the bite site, rapid paralysis of muscles including those used for breathing, and cardiovascular collapse if the dose is high. Without treatment, death can occur within 30 minutes to a few hours, depending on the location of the bite, the size of the victim, and how quickly they receive care. What makes the king cobra even more chilling is its style of attack. It doesn't always bite and let go. It can bite and hold on, effectively pumping venom into the victim for several seconds or even minutes. Combine that with its wide hood, intense stare, and eerie silence before the strike, and you're dealing with a predator that looks like royalty with fangs. If you're ever in the wild and see a king cobra, the safest move is to back away slowly and calmly. This snake may be a king, but it's not interested in a throne made of humans. Now we step into the black mamba, the snake that's become almost a legend in its own right. Despite the name, the black mamba is not black. Its scales are usually olive, brown, or gunmetal gray. The darkness is inside its mouth. Open it wide, and you'll see a jet black interior that looks like a miniature black hole staring back at you. The black mamba is the second longest venomous snake on Earth, often reaching 6 to 10 feet, about 2 to 3 meters, with rare giants reported over 14 feet, or 4.5 meters. It's thin, sinuous, and built for speed and endurance. And here's the fact that makes it terrifying. The black mamba is the fastest land snake in the world. It can move at speeds of up to 12 to 13 miles per hour, about 20 kilometers per hour, and in short bursts, it can feel even faster. That's not a myth calculated for YouTube views. That's documented, field-tested speed. But here's the catch. Many people think it's always strike first and go for the kill. In reality, the black mamba prefers to flee when it can. It's not a mindless assassin. It's a highly intelligent, fast-moving predator that strikes when it feels cornered, threatened, or trapped. When it does strike, it doesn't just bite once. It can strike multiple times in rapid succession, delivering a cumulative dose of venom that multiplies the danger. Each bite contains venom so powerful that just 2 drops are believed to be enough to kill an adult human. The venom is a neurotoxin and cardiotoxin combo that attacks the nervous system and the heart simultaneously. Here's what happens in a typical severe bite. Rapid onset of dizziness and confusion, muscle weakness and difficulty speaking or swallowing, paralysis of the diaphragm and chest muscles leading to respiratory failure, and cardiac instability, including irregular heartbeat and, in some cases, cardiac arrest. Before antivenom became widely available, nearly every bite was fatal. Victims would often die within hours, and in rare, extreme cases, symptoms have progressed in under 20 minutes. That's why the black mamba has earned the grim nickname, the kiss of death. But here's the lesson. If you ever see a black mamba in the wild, never try to chase it, poke it, or prove your courage. Keep your distance, move away calmly, and let nature keep its speed demon where it belongs, in the wild. Now, let's revisit the boom slang. the snake that looks like a piece of artwork hanging in the trees, but behaves like a silent hematologist of horror. Native to much of sub-Saharan Africa, the boomslang is slender, bright green, and often perched among the branches of trees and thick bushes. It's usually about 3 to 5 feet, or 1 to 1.6 meters long, small enough to look harmless, but long enough to wrap around a branch or even a human arm. The name boomslang literally means tree snake in Afrikaans, and that's exactly where it hunts. It doesn't chase prey. It waits motionless, mimicking a twig or vine. When a lizard, bird, or rodent comes too close, it lunges, its jaws opening at an almost impossible 170 degrees, nearly flat. Unlike many snakes that inject venom in a single quick stab, the boomslang chews its venom in. It bites and holds on, using its rear fangs to work the toxin into the tissue with repeated bites. The venom is a highly potent hemotoxin that interferes with the blood's ability to clot. Victims often feel fine at first, even walking away thinking they're unhurt. But hours later, the internal bleeding begins. In severe cases, bleeding can appear in unexpected places: the gums, nose, urine, or even the eyes. You might feel a headache, a sense of imbalance, then notice a nosebleed out of nowhere. And that's your body telling you something is very wrong. What makes the boomslang especially dangerous is that there's often no dramatic warning. Since it's a rear-fanged snake, the bite can be small and subtle. Without immediate medical attention and specific anti-venom, the situation can become life-threatening very quickly. Yet despite its lethal potential, boomslangs are shy and non-confrontational. They rarely bite humans unless they're cornered, grabbed, or provoked. Fatalities are rare, but when they happen, they serve as a brutal reminder that looks can be deadly. Now let's spend a bit more time with the Russell's viper, also known as the chain viper, because this snake is a nightmare combo of speed, aggression, and medical horror. Common across South Asia, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and parts of Southeast Asia, the Russell's viper is usually 5 feet, about 1.5 meters long, with a heavy muscular body that gives it serious striking power. Its coloration is typically yellow, tan, or brown, with 3 rows of dark oval spots outlined in black, giving it a chain-like pattern. But the real warning sign isn't the color, it's the sound. When threatened, the Russell's viper can produce what many researchers believe is the loudest hiss of any snake. It's sharp, explosive, almost like a pressure cooker releasing steam. If you hear it, you're already too close. The Russell's viper is highly defensive. When it feels cornered, it coils tightly, then strikes with lightning speed, often delivering multiple bites in quick succession. The venom is a complex cocktail of hemotoxins, neurotoxins, and myotoxins that destroys tissue at the bite site, damages blood vessels leading to internal bleeding, and attacks muscle cells, sometimes causing kidney failure. Many victims suffer severe swelling and necrosis, or tissue death, at the bite location. In some cases, the limb can become so damaged that amputation is the only option. But the horror doesn't stop there. Roughly 29% of survivors suffer permanent pituitary damage, which can lead to hormonal disorders, infertility, and long-term health complications. This isn't just a you get bitten and you get better situation. It's a life-changing event. In rural areas where medical care is hours away, Russell's viper bites are,